So originally I was going to do this video on just the Romero, but then I thought, what the hell? A shotgun's a shotgun, right? I'll just cover them all. So in this video, I'll go through the shotguns one by one and talk about the pros and cons. So first off, what makes a good shotgun? Well, obviously it should have a relatively tight spread to allow for more consistent kills at longer ranges. It should reward skill expression, and should definitely be able to kill at ranges farther than melee. I'm looking at you, Lemat. Speaking of shotgun spread, the shotgun reticles in the game are actually dead wrong, and the spread is a lot tighter than you have been led to believe. I learned this from watching a video by Forrest Williams, which I have linked down below. And the second thing is a good shotgun should not break the bank. First up is, of course, the Romero, your first shotgun. This angry little guy has the longest effective range out of all the shotguns, meaning a well-placed shot can kill pretty consistently up to 15 meters. To sweeten the deal, the base Romero only costs $66. In fact, there isn't a single variant which is more expensive than another shotgun, other than the Alamo, costing $2 more than the Lemat, which I would hardly call a shotgun. So what's the catch? Well, the Romero only has one shot. If you miss, you either need to have a good offhand weapon or pray the enemy doesn't push you while your rat ass hides behind cover to reload. Now, I know what you might be saying. What about the Alamo? Yeah, the Alamo is great and can be worth the money, but it still takes longer to load than any other shotgun. However, if you like the Romero, it's basically a straight upgrade to the default. Finally, the hand cannon variants are shockingly accurate as far as shotguns go. It beats the Caldwell rival and only has 2 fewer meters of effective range than all the other shotguns. Overall, while other shotguns might have little gimmicks like a quick follow-up shot or semi-auto fire rate, none of that matters if you get killed in one shot. 10 out of 10 shotgun.
Life could be a dream, life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. If I could take you to paradise up above.
Next up is the Winfield Terminus, and god do I hate this gun. The Terminus has an effective range of 12 meters like all the other full-size shotguns other than the Romero, but it really doesn't feel like it. I swear whenever I'm using this gun, the first shot never kills, and then you have to chamber another round feeling like your gun is gummed up with molasses, and then, if you're still alive, you can shoot again and still not kill. What do I hate about this gun the most? It's the fact that it can be so good, but it needs 2 traits to really shine. You need levering and bullet grubber. That's 8 perk points that you could be spending on other things. If I already have those traits on a hunter and I'm itching for a shotgun game, then sure, a Terminus is probably the way. If you don't have these traits though, you're literally just hindering yourself by spending a ton on a gun that is worse than similarly priced guns.
Oh.
Other guy?
Oh, I stabbed him once.
Got him. Got him. Oh! What? Okay, so I may be hating on the Terminus a little too much. What it comes down to is up to 15 meters, the cutoff for Romero one-shots. The Romero is stronger. However, past this range, multi-shot shotguns become better. In lower rank lobbies and console, shotguns with multiple follow-up shots will be better than the Romero, even with the slow speed to chamber another round. If your aim is bad, shotguns like the Specter, Terminus, and Slate will beat the hell out of a Romero most of the time. It's specifically mid and high ranks where the Romero starts to become better than the other shotguns. Now, I don't know about you, but when I started playing this game, I loved the Caldwell rival. I was that guy hiding in a compound waiting for you to run past the door. The first shot usually didn't kill, but damn, that second shot comes out faster than a Terminus with levering, and guess what? You don't need traits. You know what's even better? It only costs $150. That's 2.5 Romeros. This shotgun should win most fights against the Terminus, even with levering, since it shoots slightly faster without traits and has the same effective range. That is, as long as you kill within your first 2 shots.
That's quite big.
It's so close to being a straight upgrade to the Romero, but the effective range is the only thing holding it back. Still, for very close quarters scenarios, I think this shotgun gets the upper hand over the Romero. The ability to kill both members of an enemy team within 1 second is a power unique to the Caldwell rival alone. In my humble opinion, this is great bang for your buck. Just don't get caught running between compounds. Unfortunately, now I have to talk about the Specter. This doo-doo feces weapon tries its best to be in the same price range as the Caldwell rival, but fails miserably. I get the thought process behind this weapon. Oh, the Caldwell only has 2 shots. What if we give it more than 2, but make it shoot slower? The problem with this is the goal of a shotgun is to just kill the opponent as fast as possible. The Romero, Caldwell, and Terminus with levering excel at this in their own unique ways. The Specter, on the other hand, has 1 good shot before you have to chamber another round. The icing on this rotten cake is that you need bullet grubber to not waste ammo with this gun, and the only other trait that works with this gun is Iron Devastator. So can you get kills with it? Sure, you can get kills with any gun in the game, but this one just feels like something you'd find crackheads clubbing each other with at 1 in the morning behind your local Fred Meyers. Hit. Nice. Hit the other guy. He's gonna get killed by the assassin. Got him. Got her. Let's go! Let's go! So even though the Specter has a slightly higher rate of fire than the Terminus, the Specter having a rate of fire of around 1 shot per second, and the Terminus having around 1 shot per 1.3 seconds, it doesn't have the silver lining of scaling well with perks. For $100 cheaper, it's up to you to decide if it's worth it or not. So, the Winfield Slate, the newest shotgun added to the game. It's really fun to use, and it sounds super cool.
Nice.
Also, it shoots slightly faster than the Specter, all for only $333. Wait, $333. For what this gun is, that's a little goofy. All in all, this gun is just the Specter, or the base Terminus, but a little better. The Slate shoots 1 shot every 8.5 seconds, whereas, like I said earlier, Terminus is around a shot every 1.3 seconds, and the Specter is a shot every second or so. The problem is that, to me, this gun isn't better enough to warrant the price for most people. If you're rolling in cash, this gun is solid to bring into the bayou, but after you've gotten some perk points, why would you keep this gun over something like a levered Terminus? In terms of raw power, it finds itself in this weird spot. If you're going to go all out on a shotgun with sustained fire that doesn't require traits, why not buy the Crown and King? If you're going for a mid-range sustained fire shotgun, why not go for the Specter or Terminus? To me, this gun is only useful for your first hunt with a new character. After that, if you still want a quick shooting shotgun, buy levering and get a Terminus. You'll probably never be upset that you brought this gun with you. You probably won't be weeping over the price tag, but you won't be ecstatic either. It's just kind of meh. Alright everyone, now it's time for the most in-depth and serious review of all. Hang on to your seats, we're gonna talk in length about the Lemat shotgun. Not good, only bring for bigger shotgun ammo pool. Now on to the final gun, the Crown and King, the ruler of the shotgun world. It's the best multi-shot shotgun. It has about the same fire rate as the Terminus with levering, however, you don't need bullet grubber, and you can shoot faster while ADSing. Speaking of that, keep in mind that crouching, aiming down sights, jumping, and walking doesn't actually impact your shotgun spread. Aiming down sights is more of a mental thing than it is a mechanical thing. Since the reticles are off, using the iron sights may actually help with figuring out where a shot will go, but it isn't necessary. So, of course, the Crown and King costs $600, which is absolutely stupid for a shotgun. If you have lots of money, are bad at aiming, and really, really like shotguns, then pick up a Crown and King. If you don't tick any of these boxes, though, don't bother. Just make sure to pick them up when you kill someone with one.